According to the World Health Organization representatives at the West Africa Malaria Eradication, urged the network to institute mechanisms to ensure that there are revenue for improvement and progress towards malaria eradication in ECOWAS region with a lot of responsibilities in order to hold government and institutions accountable in their commitment.
I urge the network to institute the necessary mechanisms to ensure that they are regularly updated on the progress towards malaria elimination in the ECOWAS region, challenges and needed actions. The network has a responsibility to act to ensure that malaria is kept high on the national and regional political and developmental agenda, as well as to hold government and institutions accountable to their commitment. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am confident that the ECOWAS Ministers of Health will support the increased engagement of regional health institutions with the Parliament, as well as the sharing of experiences among our MPs. I urge WAHO, technical and financial partners to support this endeavor. The Assembly of Health Ministers will be interested in receiving regular reports of the activities of this network.
Speaking at the West Africa Malaria Eradication Regional Program was the member of WAHO, Mr. Williams Kofi Bosu, said that there's a need to increase the domestic funding to ensure the sustainability of ownership improvement, in which West African Health Organization, in collaboration with rollback Malaria and the African Leader Malaria Analyst, decided to capitalize the establishment of the network of Parliament in order to improve the political commitment to malaria eradication in the region.
The West Africa Health Organization, in collaboration with rollback Malaria and ALMA, the African Leaders Malaria Alliance, decided to catalyze the establishment of a network of parliamentarians for improved implementation of the political commitment to malaria in the region. So we need to leverage the tools and the resources that have been provided by development and donor partners and key stakeholders while looking forward. So this will mean drawing on your capacity as members of parliament to amplify your voices and that of your communities that you represent, and harnessing the science, the evidence that we have at our disposal in order to implement global and regional commitments to end malaria.
According to National Assembly member for Abuja, Nigeria, Honorable Abubakar Umar said that with the collective support of stakeholders in Africa's regional system, it will go a long way to help the parliamentary to increase more funds for their individual countries to bring malaria to zero in the year 2030.
The essence of bringing parliament is for the parliament to increase more funds to their countries in order to fight against this infectious disease called malaria. If you can recall, 2020, there was this kind of meeting in Nigeria called Abuja Declaration 2020, where the regional convener will converge there to discuss this issue. And we're still back again in Ghana to do the same. So as a member of parliament, we are going to exercise our own function and make sure that funds were provided for this kind of programs. You see, the essence is for the member of parliament to go back to their own various countries to pledge from the government for more funding under the budget, because the global funds coming is not enough. And how do you expect other people to be bringing money to you while you as a country, you cannot contribute. So we assure this regional meeting, we assure people that, yeah, we are going back to Nigeria to join hands with the executive and plead for more funds on malaria eradication. Parliament, my duty is appropriation, oversighting, and representation. Also, we can extend to sensitization because we have the grassroots. We are elected at the grassroots. So we are going to sensitize the grassroots to see the importance of this funding coming out in order to make malaria zero by target 2030. So, as I said, we will now collaborate with so many organizations needed to carry out this kind of change. You see, the extent is to bring back zero malaria in the West Africa.